Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel where we make English poems super simple and relatable. Today, we're going to dive into a very emotional poem from Class 12 Flamingo, My Mother at 66 by Kamala. It's a short poem, written almost like one continuous thought, but packed with feelings that every child can connect with. Let's break it down, stanza by stanza, in the simplest way possible. Stanza 1. The painful realization. Driving from my parents' home to Caution last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me doze, open-mouthed, her face ashen like that of a corpse, and realized with pain that she was as old as she looked, but soon put that thought away and looked out at young trees sprinting, the merry children spilling out of their homes. The poem begins with the poet driving from her parents' home to Caution Airport. Her mother is sitting beside her in the car. Kamala notices her mother dozing off, mouth open and her face looking pale, almost like a corpse. This sudden sight shocks her, and she painfully realizes that her mother is truly old now, fragile and closer to death. That thought is too painful, so she quickly looks outside the window for distraction. What does she see? She sees young trees racing past the car and children running out of their homes, full of energy and life. Now, notice the contrast here. Inside the car, her mother is still, pale, and weak. Outside the car, everything is vibrant, lively, and moving fast. This contrast makes the reality of aging stand out even more. Stanza 2. The renewed ache. But after the airport security check, standing a few yards away, I looked again at her, wan, pale as a late winter's moon, and felt that old familiar ache, my childhood's fear. After the airport security check, the poet takes another look at her mother. This time, her mother's face looks even more faded, wan and pale, like a late winter's moon. Now think of a winter moon, dim, weak, and almost at the end of its cycle. This simile perfectly describes her mother's fading strength. Looking at her mother, the poet feels an old familiar ache. What is that? It's the fear she had since childhood, the fear of losing her mother. That childhood fear comes back stronger, because now she can actually see old age and death approaching. Stanza 3. The mask and the goodbye. But all I said was, "See you soon, Amma." All I did was smile and smile and smile. But here's the most touching part. Even though she's full of fear and sadness, Kamala doesn't show it. Instead, she smiles. And what does she say to her mother? Just a simple, hopeful line. "See you soon, Amma." Notice how she repeats the word smile, smile, and smile, and smile. That repetition shows she's forcing herself to look cheerful. It's a mask to hide her pain, because she doesn't want to upset her mother. It's her way of being strong for her mother, even while she herself is breaking inside. So, what's this poem really about? It's about the painful truth of aging and mortality. It's about separation, the way time and death eventually separate us from loved ones. And it's about the emotional conflict of a daughter who wants to stay strong, even though she's scared of losing her mother. And that's the beauty of My Mother at 66. It's deeply personal, yet so universal. Because at some point, all of us go through the same fear of losing our parents. If this explanation made the poem clearer for you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more easy English explanations. And tell me in the comments, what part of this poem touched you the most? See you in the next video. Thank you.